documented it. They took the books, hid them from everyone, made everything to be around their religion of terror, and gave you the image of their white asses as God, and replaced all this. So that's now when God shows up, okay, and show you, I am the way, the truth, and the light, you bastards want to overlook it, and you still want Jesus. I was talking to this girl today. She saw this thing fade out, okay? I can show you what I'm talking about, okay? Watch this. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry I turned it off, but it came at the last minute when I thought about it. But look, I'm show you. I mean, El Sarah, and then you got Asa Sarah, and then you got Asara Setepara Ma'at. Any one of those things you can watch. And because I put some diligent work in to show you the universe. Wait, that's not the one I wanted. Damn it. Just be patient with me. So sick of Batman, all this stupid greatest hero shit. They want to give you men with their phony ass suits on that they make when they know for a fact the original coverall suit that was given to the superheroes is the melanin that us black people have. That is so sad. I mean, really sad. Really sad. Because their white skin cannot bring that. So they cover up their white skin with black skin that they don't naturally have by the universe. And so, of course, they got to downcast our blackness and make it be something evil. But look at this. I want to show you how God shows her majesty for the whole world. Now watch this and see if they can explain to you what happened right here while I explain it to you. Look at this. Okay, all of that is coagulation all together. You can see how the cloth is obviously on the outside of that. See how it's all tapered right there? As if to be a ship. Watch this disappear. Watch this. Look at it blinking like a heartbeat. Now you're getting ready to see God's magic. And this was so incredible. When I filmed, I put this camera outside and let it sit out there by itself. So when I came in here and started looking at it and I saw this do this, this is the second time it did this. So it can show to you that this is the living God. Now look at this. It's showing you its connection with these light entities, these spaceships right there. There goes one right there. Okay, now this is, like I always say to you, the woman legs walking on earth as she comes from heaven. See, this right here in the middle would be her vagina right here that spirals down into the center of our universe. All right, now look at this thing disappear right in front of your eye. The light ships, the orbs, everything are going away to show you that this is God making herself available to us so we can see. Okay, now look at what it's doing. Look at the interaction that's happening. It's saying, see, I'm really God like that. There is no clouds or anything making me dissipate. I dissipate because that's how I get down. But look how I can appear and disappear. I can take on manifestation at a will. And all you people out there that's going to sit, especially you niggas, is going to still sit y'all ass around and wait on Jesus and try to act like, well, this is something evil that the Son is doing that. But you're going to overlook all the evil that's been done in the name of Jesus. And you know what? I'm going to be so happy when y'all get y'all fucking asses off of this planet. Because you getting off this planet is going to be a guarantee that the Jesus people would never be able to walk around here and commit holocausts to any more small children. So good riddance to your ass. Get the Jesus-loving fuck out of here. And that's universal. It ain't got nothing to do with me being evil. It's got a lot to do with this sun and these light ships giving me that information to give to you And there goes the cross I was telling you about. Right there. You can see it. You can see it. And that's what he's talking about in Capricorn and in Aries. And I have been on this earth doing everything that the stars said that I was going to do. Because I did have a union of Capricorn and Aries together, as predicted in the stars. Know that. So it is what it is. And you guys are going to really pay for your non-acceptance of this knowledge that I'm bringing to you. You're all going to burn. Know that. Thus said the god Osiris. Even the white people put that in there. Depiction of the god Osiris. They had an urge to want Osiris to be Greek. But you can see that is not no freaking Greek. They stole all of the true workings of our universe from us and created that white ass god that made all you guys be accessory to genocide. All you Christians. You better know that shit. Because it's true. So let's go back to these liars and hear what they got to say. Oh, damn. Okay, here we go.
Cancer, and the equinoctial axis is ruled by the Lamb of God.
That's
Aries,
the X right there.
The
He's
other
talking
great
about
seventh sign called Libra. Though that is the cardinal cross. This one, according to astrologers, is political and governmental, governing of the mind. This one is ecclesiastical. You see.
This is what that means. The governmental part is all law, which is the supreme creator, is the real true Allah that the Muslims call Allah. Okay, all law is God law. True law is God law, not white man law. White man law is nothing but bullshit propaganda where he gives himself permission to be God and commit genocide of everyone on the planet. Lock you up, rape your children, kill your children. All the shit that they have done is their method of their man law, evil. All law and the other law that's inside of the X is real simple. It is divine, universal, balance, harmony, justice, reciprocity, peace, equality. All of that is what's inside of that X. It's a crossing of the God polarities of spiritual energy meeting material coagulation. That's what it is. It's where matter meets spirit. That's what that crossing is. And that's the reason why you see spirit coming from heaven mixing with matter on earth, known as the female medium that pushes out the male. That's what that is. I don't care what nobody says.
Now, obviously, if you've got Pluto in Capricorn, the destructive, transformative planet, squaring 90 degrees with Uranus in Aries, both cardinal signs, the lamb and the goat. So you've got Capricorn and Aries, the lamb and the goat, the sheep and the goats. That's what's going on. And the reason why the sheep and the goats is such a big theme in Scripture is because...
Let me tell you why. Okay, the goat is the Europeans. Grumpy, hairy, devouring everything. Eat up every damn thing, destructive as hell. Okay? That's what the goat part is. Hairy, destructive, and voracious appetite. Eat any damn thing, and constantly eat greed. The lamb, on the other hand, is docile, gentle, and always predicated on by the predacious, you understand, adverse entities around. So the goat is preying on the lamb. It's the dynamics between the European male and the docile God male, being the sheep that Yeshua carried around his shoulder. God carrying the you, carrying the you and I. That's what it means. The God carrying the children, the X, the spaceships coming to collect us as it regenerates Earth and murder, kill all of the Earth disturbers. This is what's going down. Okay, that's exactly what's going down. The sheep is the docile, melanated people on Earth that has been victimized by the goat, the aggressive, always greedy and hungry European people. That's what that is.
The goat controls the government, and the sheep, the lamb, controls the ecclesiastical.
That's right.
Both of those are under massive, massive destruction. Both of them. Big destruction.
The destruction goes on the fact that the lamb was being destroyed by the goat. Okay? The goat is the imperial government that taught women that they weren't shit. That taught everybody to hate black people. That taught everybody to love Jesus. And you can sin all you want to as long as you give your money to the Pope and ask for forgiveness. All that Christianity, the Catholicism is the goat. That preyed on all of the unsuspecting people, all the black women that's on their knees worshiping the image of some dead man on the cross. Okay, that's torture. That's victimization. It's mental abuse. If you're abused mentally, then you got to be abused physically. All of that worshiping of some dead white man on the cross is a horrific circumstance that we have all been manipulated into being recipients of. So the torture of the goat, torturing the lamb, and then the goat being punished and being tortured by the celestial beings that's coming here to incarcerate and murder their asses, what should be done to them?
Because of this square between Pluto and Uranus, which will last for the next 6 years, 5 or 6 years, solidly. This will be the absolute destruction of external organisations and institutions, and it will be an overhaul of the religious, spiritual path that man...
Not overhaul, total eradication. Total eradication of the misleading dogma on the earth. Total eradication of these liars that come out here and perpetuate Jesus as being God, that you won't hear him say. You won't hear him say out his mouth, the myth of the white man being God is what this is all about. The total eradication of this dogma that has caused chaos on the earth and murder and Holocaust. It's all based on the belief in Jesus Christ. He's not going to tell you that because it's important for him to keep the Jesus Christ theme perpetuated because he looks like Jesus Christ. So he won't tell you that. And that's why they won't let you hear me talk, because they know I'm going to tell you the white man as God bullshit is what destroyed the world. But he won't say that, and neither will his Mexican counterpart. They all sit here attacking the Pope and telling you how phony the Pope is, but they're not going to tell you how phony Jesus is. If the Pope is phony, that means Jesus' ass is phony.
Kind has been on. Totally going to be transformed. And this is the beginning. It's just the beginning.
Santos, so what do you think is what would you say is the next current event or the next event that will occur now that this is being brought to light? And then we're going to ask...
Okay, this is what I would say. Well, maybe the people will wake up and start finding their own true God self and get their ass away from the belief in some dead white man as being their God, which is causing mental, spiritual stagnation as well as physical growth. Okay, you can't grow physically if you are dead mentally.
The same question to Kevin. I'd like to hear your take on this. What do you think is going to happen next?
What's going to happen next, I believe, in one way or another, is such a big exposure of all the fictions that all of humanity will have at least the chance, the opportunity to wake up and realise and see all the fictions for what they really were. And this is the moment when humanity...
Okay, see all the fiction for what they really were. What fiction? Do you think he means the bullshit propaganda about some white man being God that I just told you that he's going to be very reluctant